that produces a different wrist position. Watch this. If I take my hand and I have this index finger sticking out, the pressure, I create an angle. If I bring the index finger under the club this way, it releases the wrist into what we call ulnar deviation. So I go from having less ulnar deviation to more ulnar deviation just from my fingers being close together. That's the first step. The second step is now you see my thumb. And the thumb, it's not long and it's not short. It's kind of in the middle, but the thumb position produces a radial stop. I'm going to show what that is here. So by having, you'll see this little gap between the thumb and my index finger. You see a gap here. So what's happening in the lead hand now is, number one, I have orientation of the hand. This is where Mo Norman was tilted. His lead hand is oriented, the hand's to the target. That's what squares the face. So now I have the face of the club with the back of the hand. Well, that makes sense because that's where, when I go to impact, it's going to be a full range of motion. Again, that's my range of motion limit, and that squares the face. So Mo is able to square a club face every single time. Mo is able to square the club face every single time because of his range of motion limit of the hand position. So that's orientation. But the thumb position is really interesting because with that thumb in the correct spot, when I take the club back, people talk about wrist hinge. When I take the club back, you can see that when I hinge my wrists, you see how it could only go so far in the hinge. That's because this thumb position is creating a radial stop. The club is now stopping at that point. It's only allowing my wrist to go so far. If I take this thumb and I don't have it in the right spot, the wrist can move. Look at that. It changes the angle. It changes the club face. It can go everywhere. That thumb position is producing a radial stop to the wrist.